Hi guys, welcome to week 6 of your virtual learning. We're going to be doing today some energy flow through ecosystems. We're going to be talking about food webs, food chains, trophic levels, and so much more. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you, and we're going to get started with our regular PowerPoints. So, all right. So, chapter 4, lesson 2, energy flow in ecosystems. So, we're going to be doing this from May 4th to May 9th. Our statement of inquiry is still the same. Sustainability and balance of different ecosystems and environments are disturbed and changed by the interfering of humans. All right, so standards, we're going to be using this standard this week, um, use of food web to identify and distinguish producers, consumers, and decomposers, explain the pathway of energy transfer through the trophic levels and the reduction of available energy at successive trophic levels. All right, your assignments for this week is going to be, you're going to read your lesson off of the Pearson website, watch the 2 instructional videos, complete the quiz for lesson 2 of this chapter. These mini quizzes, again, are going to be counted as classwork grades. These classwork grades are worth 50% of your grade, so make sure that you are doing your classwork in all the classes, not just mine. We are also going to have a project grade due this week. The project grade is going to be 25% of your final grade, and it's the last project grade that you will be getting for this quarter. So you are supposed to have 2 quiz grades, 2 project grades, and the rest will be considered classwork grades. So we already have our 2 quiz grades. We have 1 project grade in the grade book, and we will have this second one in the grade book as well. And we will be done with projects and quizzes, and the rest will count as classwork. All right, so 2 graded assignments will count for classwork, 1 for classwork and 1 for project grade. And every class is not just myself, you should have 2 graded assignments every week. And so I will continue to do my best at highlighting each one of those assignments so you do not have to be worried about which ones will be graded. All right, domain vocabulary for this week. We're going to have food chain, phytoplankton. We talked about phytoplankton in the last couple of lessons, so that should not be a brand new word for you, but it's one that we will be using this week. Food web, trophic level, ecological pyramid, and biomass. So food chain, a series of organisms in which energy is transferred from one organism to another. Phytoplankton is the photosynthetic algae found near the surface of the ocean. Food web is a network of complex interactions formed by feeding relationships among the various organisms in a food chain. Trophic level is each step in a food chain or a food web. Ecological pyramid, model of the relative amounts of energy or matter contained within each trophic level in a given food chain or food web. And finally, biomass. Biomass is the total amount of living tissue within a given trophic level. All right, think questions. So before we begin our lesson, we always go through these think questions. This is the type of questions that I want you guys to be thinking about, trying to figure out these answers to these questions throughout our lesson and our conversation today with this video. So how does energy flow through ecosystem? How do ecological pyramids help analyze energy flow through trophic levels? And how are decomposers like cities recycling center? All right, so I'm gonna leave you here for one moment, and we're going to start the second video. So first I wanted to do a quick little introduction as to what is expected for this week, go over your vocab words, and ask you some really important questions before we begin the new lesson. But I'm going to leave you here with this video, and I'm going to start the video on the energy flow through the trophic levels and ecosystems in the following video. Okay. Bye guys, I'll see you soon.